Adams! Oh! Alrighty guys, as I promised, I am doing the 2K NBA 18 rating, and we're going to start it off with Anthony getting the dunk for my 15th assist of the game. That is mean. Anyway, as you can see, I've chosen OKC to go with. Obviously, we're going to go with our Thunder boys. The game has been out for a while now, and I apologize for not having the rating out sooner, but you know, you gotta play the game. You can't just play it one or twice before you rate the game. Like, goddamn. But anyway, there's another assist at 16. No, I missed it. Never mind. Anyway, right now I have it at a 7.5 because I haven't really played any of the other game modes to actually rate the whole game. But My Career, that's up at a 9. My Career is awesome. The only problem I have is that my card is not capturing audio, so I can't actually stream the game. I'm overall 87 right now. Obviously, we all want to get to that 99, and that's one thing I'm enjoying right now. The game is the community can actually all play together. The My Court is awesome as normal. The My Park, that's looking sick as a motherfucker. But in saying that, obviously we're all here for the actual NBA games, so we're not all just going to chill in the park. We all got to go to the NBA. And the NBA games are awesome, except for the All-Star. I did do the All-Star game, and I should have put this in the recording of this one, but I forgot to actually record the game. The only problem I have with 2K's All-Star game is that there's way too much defense for it to be an NBA All-Star game. There's way too much defense. Like, the defense is up there at, like, you're playing the NBA Finals. That's how I feel. It is. But other than that, it's been a good show, and I missed this one. I know I missed that one. I remember that. But the graphics are good for an NBA game. Ah, my ear. And the detail on some of these players are on point. Like Westbrook's little mole that's on his cheek, that's there. Or is it on his chin? I can't remember, but he has like a little birthmark looking thing on his face that until this NBA game I never realized existed. But anyway, we'll get into the My Career rating because that's all I can rate right now. I can't relate anything else. As Steph Curry throws the ball out, yeah, you get fucked, Curry. That actually worked. I didn't think that would work, guys. Just being honest, I didn't think that would work, but it worked, and I was excited as a motherfucker that worked. So let's get into the rating of My Career. Okay, one of the things I love about the My Career is the open world. Like, what else can you say? It's open world. Imagine GTA for NBA. Bam. That's what you get in the 2K NBA 18 My Career. That's what I can say about that bit so far. It is awesome. I love how you have to go to NBA store to buy the jerseys. You got to go to Foot Locker to buy your actual shoes. And yeah, that's all I can really say about that. Alrighty, moving on to the barbershop in the open world of My Career. I like the fact that it is an actual barber shop to get your hair cut, hair nice and trimmed, get your dyes and all that. I like the choices we've got of our hair. As I do it here, I actually make myself look like my father, which is weird. And because of the face scan, I'm a little bit darker, but I'm quite white, and I haven't been able to find my skin tone for the NBA. So that's one thing I didn't like, is the fact that they don't have like the orange tinge. Like, it's either be as white as my mama or be as dark as my daddy, and that's as close as I can get to my body color. But that's alright, we'll continue anyway. Into the facial features, they are fucking on point as well. Shout outs to the shirt. One of my indigenous mates who do shirt designs actually made this shirt for me, so shout outs to him for the shirt. For my heritage of being an indigenous Australian, I am proud to be that, and you should too if you are one. Like, be proud. Anyway, that's what I like about the barbershop. I like the fact that, you know, you actually got to pay the barber to get a haircut. It's not just free. Change your hairstyle to whatever you want. You know, And I like the interactions that you have every time you come in. If you lose the game, the barbershop's all like, oh, and if you win, they're all like, yeah. And yeah, that's all about the barbershop at Doc's Barbershop. Moving on, you can obviously, once you get to a certain state in your team, you can choose the jerseys you wear. I'm going to go with the alternative jersey against Golden State. I am Oklahoma City, Kevy. Anyway, so I like the fact that Shaq and that are back for the 2K pre-show, and that 2K TV is now showing in the loading screen. I like that. I don't know if it's in any others because I accidentally bought 2K16 instead of 17 when just don't ask. But anyway, the 2K pre-show is back with Shaquille O'Neal, and that which I approve and give it a thumbs up. Kevy approve right there. No, it's Old Crew is back, and I'm enjoying that because Shaquille O'Neal just brings that comedy to the game. Other things I'm enjoying, once we load in, I will talk about that. Okay, so instead of it just being like an actual presentation of the game, like it's just the game that they show on TV, they've actually done it so you are the player, so you get to go into the dressing room, and that little bit there is actually just because it's 2K. It's a televised game, obviously Golden State taking on OKC, it's going to be televised, but you walk into the locker room, you've got, your towel boys, your water boys and all that in there, you got your teammates sometimes are in there with the dressing room, or they're already all shooting out in the arena doing their shoot around. Another thing, before game, you can actually choose to change your shoes, to change your footwear, and all that type of stuff. You can change that stuff, you can change your socks, you can put, whatever you bought from the NBA store of like undershirts and arm guards and all that stuff is freaking mint. That stuff's on point. I have 104 shoes, by the way. 2 of them are customized Jordans that I've got. I got the Jordans KR Knots 2K18 and the Air Boomers 2K18, I think was also what they're called. But we're going to go with the Boomers. I also like the fact that you interact with the head of security, aka Boo Boo. And you got your best friend there as well. Obviously, you got to have a best friend. It's not Victor, but it's just that's all I can say about your best friend. It's not Victor. It's not Victor, and it sucks because it's not Victor. And you obviously talk to the team assistant coach, which I think I haven't played a full season yet. I'm still in my rookie season, but here right now they're talking about how I might be in the running for the rookie of the year and all that, and the coach is confused because I'm not focusing on my game. But other than all the people that you can associate with, I like the fact that you can talk to players in the NBA. That's another thing, which is on your phone. You've got like contacts and stuff. Obviously you can't just call them up and go hang out with them, but there are cutscenes where you're hanging out with Damian Lillard, PG, Devin Booker, for example, them 3. You can hang out with them. There's a couple of others. Yeah. And I also like before the game that you've actually got to shoot around. As we're going to see here, I have a little quick shoot around with the boys, and I just do dunks because I can't shoot threes. I think I take a couple of threes, but other than that, that's about the wrap of the pre-game. Also, they also have a sideline commentator who is the Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Sorry if I just butchered his name, but that's who it is, and I like how they've got that going. It's a little bit better, and you can end the shoot around. If you just want to get into the game, just bam, just skip all that stuff. But that's everything for the pre-game, before the game. So we get into the game. I'll put some quick stuff against KD, because you know how also KC fans feel about him. Fuck KD. Let's go into the game. Damn! Check this out. Look at it. Look, I just... Oh! Whew. Look at this assist. Bam! Anthony was surprised by himself. Like, I didn't realize Anthony could jump that. I didn't realize Anthony could dunk, but I guess he can still. Oh, damn. Okay, I got Clay. Who's got Kevin Durant? Anyone gonna mark? Okay, PG's got him. Oh, I'm gonna focus on. Oh, fuck off. Get out of here, KD. You ain't getting. That's my rebound. Oh, fuck off. Get out of here, KD. Yeah! I don't know how I got fouled, but fuck Kevin Durant. Anyway. Okay, guys, so it's end of the first half. This is the thing I'm liking. I still love it to this day, that the fact that there is someone getting interviewed at the half. Every game, no matter what, lose, win, someone is getting interviewed. It's not always you, but you do have that interview there. They're just asking how I'm seeing the ball and all that, as you can see it on the screen. But I always choose to be a team player. I never try and go, I'm the guy that did everything. You know, I'm not LeBron James. I'm not Steph Curry. I'm just Kevy. You know, I just share the ball around. But that is one thing I do appreciate about it. And the other thing is this halftime stats report is a little bit better than 2K16. Obviously, I didn't play 2K17, so I can't really give the judgment about that. But I like this, how it tells what the coach wants and what your rating is right now. So that's the thing I'm liking about this, the halftime break. And yeah, let's move on. Okay, guys, as we're going to wrap it up, we're actually going to look at the game stats, the NBA records, the Thunder records, and what I have broken already and what I am aiming for to break, and where I am standing in the MVP running and the Rookie of the Year running and Defensive Player of the Year. All that award stuff we're going to look at the end. And I do like the way that they've set it up, where you can actually see more than just the top player. You can see the top, 10 for career highs and the top 4 players for the season. But unfortunately, we lose this game, and that puts them at a 3-0 winning against us so far. And in the real standings, actually OKC winning 1-0 against Golden State. So hopefully the boys can actually pick up the slack that I'm not doing on 2K18. But anyway, so let's get into the records. Let's have a look at them. After, one last thing I forgot, we're also going to look at what happens after a game, because it's pretty cool. I like it. So there's final score 124 to 140. Golden State takes away the win. I like this. This is one thing I do like. I like to see how the badges are actually going up in 2K16. It just shows when your badge upgraded and all that stuff. It never actually showed you how close are you from upgrading certain things, so you can work on, if you're going for your dimes to be the assist leader, or if you're going for your free throw aces badge, you can see how close you are from getting that gold or silver or bronze and all that stuff. And yeah, that's about it for that stuff. So we're just gonna let that play through. Okay. So that's the road to 99 increase. I'm at 87.6, so I'm pretty close. So there's the stats, there's my fans, there's my points, the team grading, my Gatorade energy level. I like that stuff. I like the fact that we got that involved. This is the thing I like. I like the fact that you can see what your stats is for that game if you weren't focusing on your stats. I ended up with a triple-double against Golden State. I didn't even realize that. But I like the fact that you walk down the dressing room again and end up sitting down on your ass. Alright guys, so before we go, this will be the last bit of the video looking at all the records in the NBA, from field goal made, highest points in a season, blah 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 blah, all the way to turnovers, which I lead the league in most turnovers, with like 17 a game, trying to get alley-oops down packed on the hardest difficulty. It isn't as easy as one may think it is. But I'm going to go quiet. The rest of the video is just going to be records. Comment down below what's your best game, highest points, best assists, and also hit me up on Snapchat or Instagram with your best alley oops. I want to see what you guys can do with your alley oops. Not you get the alley oop, not you land the dunk. What you do for an assist, because I love watching the way that the alley oop assist goes. I don't like being on the receiving end. I never ever can do it. I think it's just because my player isn't good at that stuff. But anyway, let me know what your favorite player is. Also, leave down below who your favorite team is, who you think is going to take the MVP out. I think Westbrook can do it double double. You know, double double. I think the triple double machine, Russell Westbrook, will take it out for the final. And who do you think is going to win the NBA Finals? That's another thing. Who's going to win the NBA Finals? I hope my OKC Thunder do, but any team can win the NBA Finals except for the Cavs and the Golden State Warriors. Obviously, they've talked about way too much. They're over talked about. That's my opinion. If you don't like it, that's what I think. Because just being honest, I didn't even know who Golden State or Cavaliers were until 2 years ago when Steph Curry and LeBron James went on to face each other for the first, first or final, for the first time in the NBA Finals. But that's it for me. I'll talk to you guys after the records. Alrighty guys, as the Ninja Diffuser pops off, we are going to talk about, there is a winter double XP stuff going on over on World War 2. Go over, load it up, get into it. It is a bunch of fun, obviously, and the servers are getting better. They're not the best, but they are getting better. But anyway, that's it for me, guys. I'll catch you motherfuckers on the motherfucking flip side. Till next time, we're out. Sure.